the video game industry, and I will preface this, a lot of industries that are not video games are also contracting right now. They're down. 2023 was down from 2022. The COVID stimmy money is dried up, and a lot of people that expanded in like 2020s are now having to cut down. So beyond the sort of, we could say wokeness, go get woke or broke, but there is a larger, also sort of a larger contraction at play too. This is from Sony Interactive Entertainment. Difficult news about our workforce. The Sony PlayStation community, they're laying off about 8%, or about 900 people, from a reduction of overall headcount is what they call, from their company. And they share, the copy of the email. So Sony cutting jobs. I covered last week that, they were down. Their margins are not good for the PlayStation. They're not happy with the sales that it did last year. And these are an update from PlayStation Studios. Today, Sony Interactive Entertainment initiated a reduction in our workforce, including within PlayStation Studios. We're talking about Impact, and then US-based studios, Insomniac Games, Naughty Dog, as well as our technological and creative support teams. PlayStation London studios were completely closed. They just completely got out of London. There'll be reductions in Gorilla and Fire Sprite. I do not know what either of those companies do. Haven't heard of them. But PlayStation doing massive cuts. And this, of course, led to... it's not all bad news. Sony has canceled the Twisted Metal live service game. So as they cut stuff, they're also cutting games and projects that they decided, might not be profitable. And I'm all for this because, honestly, the idea of a Twisted Metal live service game, while in a sort of fictional world, in a dream world, might be pretty cool, it most likely would have been garbage. I hate to say this, but Ukraine, like most former Eastern blocs, are corrupt as hell. Not particularly friendly to them. Yeah, exactly. But, it's the TV says you got to support it. So you got to support it. You got to get on board, author stuff. Come on. So Sony tightening their belt and cutting stuff like this that are probably going to be a flaming pile of garbage. It will really be Twisted Metal if it sales. But, and of course, Insomniac Games. And, I'd like to feel bad for these people, these companies. But then, you look at the freaking logo has Palestinian flag colors on it. And it's just like, why aren't you making games? You're laying off people and you're busy. Like, I've seen it with the rainbow logo before. Of course, now it has a Palestinian logo. Like, clearly making video games isn't the most important thing, since you'll literally put Palestine in your logo. There's clearly some sort of something wrong with the priorities here. And like several other teams across SCI and PlayStation, something has been impacted by yesterday's layoffs. There are no sufficient words to express our feelings about it. This is our solemn and unprecedented moment for our studio. We're focusing our energy on helping everyone affected through this challenging time. For those that are hiring, there are great people seeking new roles and made important contributions to Insomniac's history. We're extremely grateful, and they will be missed. Insomniac Games.